Okay, so we're going to take out the influenza epidemic on the 1980 and probably its effect. Like how many people got the number should be fairly easy to find. Actually, I have some number already. Let me see. Okay, from spring 1918 to winter 1919, 25% of Americans, one out of four people contracted the flu, and about 3% of the people got. Wow, one-fourth of the population got sick. That's a lot. It must have a pretty bad effect on the lot of. I imagine how the free didn't show up the work. Doctors and hospitals must have been overwhelmed. Here's some more interesting numbers. 16 but only 116,000 died in World War One. That means that the war killed only about one-sixth of the people who died of the flu. I wonder how the flu statistics compare with the statistics for other major epidemics. Like AIDS and tuberculosis or other flu epidemics. I think there were other flu epidemics later after 1918. I don't know, but I'll try to find out. That might be good to include in my note. So we can talk about the flu and its effect on society and economy, and compare it to other epidemics. So what else should we do? I think we should tell stories about its effects on real people. My great grandfather could remember the flu epidemic. He was born in 1910, so he was 80 years old at the time. He remembered that there were a lot of funerals. His baby sister and his best friend died of flu, and that made an impression on him. Well, did your grandfather get the flu? I'm not really sure. He never said if he got sick. Yeah, well, I mean, if he did, he survived it and lived in the story about your great grandfather. That might be a great way to start our presentation. Here, maybe. It might get our audience's attention. I think we should also talk about the connection between the flu and World War One. That was the first global war, and it was the first global epidemic in recorded history. I've done some reading about that. What I found it was Jeremy that first noticed a large number of men getting sick, and the first statistic about how many were affected. You can imagine how first influenza spread among soldiers living in close quarters and traveling to other countries. Oh wow. Okay, we got some pretty good idea. I like what you're saying about focusing on the world and the global aspect. I'll do a little more research about to see what else we can find good. I will too. I'll look for stuff about the epidemics. Why don't we meet? What do we have? Can we meet again on Thursday? Yeah, sure, that's fine with me.